All right, how's everyone doing? Today is Monday, December 30th, and today we're going to get into round two of the college football playoff. Now, as always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know in the comments what picks you like, what picks you don't like, any combination of the picks that you may be doing, as well as, too, with NFL winding down, there's no Thursday night game. I was thinking about possibly posting more. Possibly some NBA free picks, maybe some NHL ones. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to start reviewing more. I always kind of do that with, I'm mainly NFL and college football first, but mainly NFL and college football first. But also, too, usually after the season, I start getting more into basketball, especially college basketball in February, March, and obviously March Madness. And then the NHL and NBA as the playoffs go. So let me know in the comments, guys, what sports you want me to start reviewing games for, giving out free picks for, and I'll hook you guys up. As always, we have 4 great partnerships with Betr, Vivid, Dabble, and Wana. They're all offering you great sign-up bonuses. We have 3 double deposits and then one $25 off the rip just for using my code. That's $725 in free plays that you guys could use to bet on NFL games, college football games, NHL, or NBA, anything you guys want, college basketball. And yeah, so you guys should. It helps me out. I get a kickback referral from the company for sending you guys over there, and you guys get those free plays. And if you want a free week of all my VIP picks, that we post those over on Winnable, sign up and deposit at least $10 using my code on one of the 4 apps. And send me a DM on Instagram with that screenshot so I know you used it, and then I'll hook you up with a free week. We won last week. We went up a unit on the NFL. There's a reason I'm ranked still in the 98th percentile. And in this video, we're getting into, obviously, some free plays for the college football round, and I'm also giving out a free spread. Usually I hold the spreads for VIP, but for college football, figured, holiday season, why not offer and give out a free spread. The rest of the spreads for the other 3 games will be over on my Winnable VIP. So if you want those, it's free. All you have to do, well, it's usually you have to pay for it, but I'll give you guys a free week. It's a almost $100 value, and you get it for only $10. So it's a bargain for you guys. So let's get into the picks. So first, we have Terrence Ferguson more than 33 receiving yards, and Will Howard more than 245 passing yards. Now, I think this game is going to be very high scoring. Again, with this round, both teams, they're either coming off a bye or they're coming off an elongated week, pretty much a week and a half to prepare, which I think the teams will be fully rested and they'll play great. Ohio State played very, very well last week, just destroyed Tennessee. And that, honestly, that showing is the reason that they're favored in this game now. It didn't really shock me that they ended up being favored after just destroying Tennessee, and they lost to they lost to Oregon at the beginning of the year. But it is very hard to beat a team twice. Like I mentioned, I think it'll be a blowout, or not a blowout, but I think it'll be a very high scoring game, high 20s, mid 30s possibly. So 33 receiving yards for Ferguson, I think, is very easy, and we've been hitting this a ton. These low totals I've been talking about in previous videos. I talked about it in the Monday night video that I posted. If you wanted to see the Monday night for tonight, check that out, as well as yesterday and Sunday for Andre Ivasovis, for Mims. These low totals, they're able to hit it pretty quickly because they only need 3 catches and they can clear it. So again, this one's over on Betr. They're offering $200 sign-up deposit, double deposit bonus. Use my code Bonfire and they'll hook you up. Next, we're over on Vivid. And this one I've been talking about too in my videos, where Vivid's doing a lot of anytime touchdown boosts. So again, I've talked about it before. This is why you want to shop lines. One of the lines I was looking at was Sam Levitt, his passing yard line. It was 16 yards lower on Vivid than on another app. And this is why you need to use multiple, because one, a lot of times, especially in college games and for players that aren't as well known, the lines aren't always the same across the board. So shop them. 16 yards is a ton. That's huge. So shop them. And again, they're getting boost, a lot of anytime touchdown boosts on Vivid. This one we have Archie Manning, anytime touchdown, and Riley Leonard, anytime touchdown. Now the reason I really like the Archie Manning one is because if you've been watching Texas's most recent games, anytime they get within, they do it a lot on fourth down, if it's fourth and 2 or 3, but also two inside the 5-yard line on the goal line. They'll throw Archie out there to run, usually an option play. He runs a ton. And so I like that, especially too in a playoff where you're doing anything, trick play, stuff like that. Some of these rare things, or not so much rare, but these more obscure people to score, I like that to happen a lot. Now, on the opposite, I think this Notre Dame-Georgia game is going to be very close. And when you're in a close game, you usually try to rely on your best players. And Riley has been Notre Dame's best player. He can run the ball extremely well. He's very versatile. And so I like combining these two. You get a big boost over there on Vivid. Use my code Bonfire, double deposit $250, and they got you. And now for the last fantasy prop. This one's over on Dabble. We have a 6x payout with Scattaboo, more than 143 combined receiving yards and rushing yards. Sam Levitt, more 204 passing yards and rushing yards combined. And then Jeremiah Smith, anytime touchdown. Now, this one, again, is over on Dabble. Use my code Bonfire. They'll hook you up with a free $25. And I've been posting these a lot recently. I like doing these combinations when players are very versatile. So especially, too, with running backs of pass catch. He's had, 20, I think last week he had 16. Week before he didn't have much, but he had 40 receiving yards, 30 receiving yards. And again, they're going to do anything they can to win this game. They're the underdog. They're the massive underdog. So screens, bootlegs, anything possible. I like this Scattaboo to break out, have a great game. Same thing with Sam Levitt. They will do anything they can to win this game. So combine the passing yards and rushing yards so that you don't end up losing because Scattaboo catches, a screen, ball goes 2 yards in front of him, and he takes off for 30. Because that can be infuriating to watch. And again, Jeremiah Smith is a great player over at Ohio State. I think him scoring a touchdown will be pretty easy. I really think this game is going to be a shootout. To be honest, I think a lot of these games this weekend are going to be very high scoring. A lot of the spreads are very high. The only one that's low, or the two are very high, two are low, with Oregon, Ohio State, and then Georgia. Georgia and Notre Dame is pretty much a pick 'em at this point. So we'll lock this in over at Dabble. Use my code Bonfire. And lastly, the spread that we're giving out for free is Boise State plus 11. I like this a lot. I think a lot of these lines, especially in favor of the underdog, are inflated because of how much scrutiny underdogs got last week. They all got blown out. The games weren't that well. But if you watched the Penn State SMU game, the game was actually a lot closer than the score would have showed. SMU honestly controlled most of the first half. The problem was their quarterback could have gotten a fourth down run, threw it to an open tight end in the end zone, and threw it behind him, so he dropped it, which that would have been 7 points easily, or you at least convert the fourth down. He also threw 2 pick sixes, which is another 14 points. So that right there is a 21-point swing just on 3 plays by the quarterback. He didn't play smart. He caused a lot of problems, and that's why the score became so inflated. And it just was impossible for SMU to come back. So I think that added in and boosted this spread a lot. And so I think we can take advantage of it and do plus 11 there. So again, to recap the picks, we have Terrence Ferguson, more than 33 receiving yards. Will Howard, more than 245 passing yards. That's over on Betr. We have Archie Manning, anytime touchdown. Riley Leonard, anytime touchdown. Boosted over on Vivid. Use my code Bonfire, double deposit $250. On Dabble, we have Cam Scattaboo, more than 143 combined receiving and rushing yards. Sam Levitt, more than 204 combined passing yards and rushing yards. And then Jeremiah Smith, anytime touchdown. And lastly, the spread that we're giving out, Boise State plus 11. Now, as always, use my codes, guys. It helps me out a ton because I get a bonus from these companies that I partner with for sending you guys over there. And then you guys get these free plays that you can use on NFL games. We have a great slate this weekend that I'll be getting into later this week. Great college football games, so some bowl games today and tomorrow. So lock those in and lock in, obviously, all these picks. You can get all these free plays and use them on that. Remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date, and it helps me out as well. And reminder, as I talked about earlier, NFL season's winding down, college football is winding down, so I still want to kind of review a bunch of games, give you guys some plays. So let me know in the comments what you guys want me to start looking at and getting into, whether it's the NBA, college basketball, NHL, or anything. Let me know. Oh, and if you want a free week of my Winnable, it's valued at $97 right now for a week. You get a free week, just deposit $10. You're getting 85% off just for getting free plays. So you deposit $10, they'll give you at least $10, or you deposit $10 on Dabble, they'll give you another $25 for free. Helps us out, and I'll give you guys the VIP picks for free. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.